Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus time travelers. I hope you're well. Thank you very much for being here. This is your prediction for February 2026. Keep in mind it is a collective general reading, so you know the drill. As the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else. And also be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, Virgo, let's begin. Tapping into the Virgo collective now for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Virgo not see coming for February 2026? What do they need to prepare for? What do they need to know about? The Virgo collective. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. In the heart of your spread, we have the Lovers. In the top row, you have Justice. You have the Nine of Cups. And you have the Six of Cups. Flanking the Lovers is the Ace of Wands and the Star card. And in the bottom row, you have King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups. Sneak peek now into the month of March. Can't believe we're saying March, but here we are. We have Queen of Cups, we have the Devil, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. And that leaves the Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant here at the bottom of the deck. All right, let's begin to clarify. Let me spread these out a bit, but I want you to still be able to see them on camera. I think you can. Okay, let's clarify these now using the After Tarot deck. If you've never seen this reading before or are not familiar with this deck, the images and the meanings in this deck are slightly different, and we'll go through them as necessary for your message today. I do see you pushing back against tradition or conformity there in March, and we'll look into that in a second, but let's get February's message here on the table. So for the Virgo collective for February 2026, we are clarifying Justice, Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, the Star, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Three of Cups for the Virgo collective. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Justice is being clarified by Page of Wands. Nine of Cups is clarified by King of Swords. Six of Cups is clarified by Ten of Cups. Ace of Wands is clarified by Ace of Wands. Lovers is clarified by Four of Cups. The Star card is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. The King of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands. And the Three of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Again, sneak peek now into March. The Hanged Man, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. That leaves the Two of Swords, the Emperor, to the Five of Cups, to the Four of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, your overall energy here for the month of February is the Lovers to the Four of Cups. Now, in the After Tarot deck and the Four of Cups, the individual is pouring out the Ace of Cups, or essentially ignoring or saying no to an opportunity. And I don't think that that is exactly what you're doing in the month of February, because that Lovers card originally was called a choice card in tarot. So it almost seems like throughout the month of February, you have one particular decision here that you need to make. Now, it could be legal for some of you with Justice and the two King of Sword cards. For others of you, it's just in regards to a particular connection in your life, whether that's professional, platonic, or romantic. It's going to be different for all of you. But there's an opportunity here being extended to you in the month of February, and you seem to be indecisive about whether or not you want to move forward with it or not. And so it looks like a pretty significant choice here on the table for the Virgo collective. In the top row, we have Justice to the Page of Wands, Nine of Cups to the King of Swords, and Six of Cups to the Ten of Cups. I mean, that's really beautiful energy. This is the energy of a Virgo who is deciding to move forward in a particular direction in their life because they feel it's the just, fair, right, more balanced approach for them. So whatever decision here that it is that you are making, it looks like it's on the table there for a good minute. You're not sure whether or not you want to accept this offer or opportunity, and then you decide, in the name of justice, this is the right thing to do. I am moving forward with this decision. King of Swords and Nine of Cups, and you seem to be quite pleased here with this decision. Again, this could be a legal outcome, negotiation, compromise, job opportunity. I do see you accepting it, Please don't allow tarot to dictate what you do, but it looks like the offer opportunity comes in. You think about it for a second there, star to the Seven of Pentacles, and we'll get to that in a second. So there's this, I don't know if I want to accept this offer opportunity, or like I said, this negotiation or this compromise, but then it appears that you do decide to take it, and it does make you very happy. Six of Cups to the Ten of Cups. I like this a lot. I feel like in the month of February, you are surrounding yourself. It could be with one individual or several individuals that really add to your emotional contentment. For others of you, you are just meeting some new people in the month of February. Again, could be a lover, could be friends. Maybe you're starting a new job here. That's quite possible. And so there's this feeling of camaraderie between you and your new you and the new employees or co-workers there that you're working with. So an offer opportunity lands in your lap, and it looks like you decide to proceed forward with it. You're very happy, and your connections here in the month with the people closest to your inner circle seem to be very joyous and very happy. On the other side of the Lovers to that Four of Cups is the Ace of Wands to the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this is like really, really good. I mean, if you're a Virgo and you are launching a business in the month of February, this is probably the best thing you can do for yourself at this time. It seems to be like the right moment. If you are accepting this new job opportunity, this is something you're really excited about. It is being offered to you, and then you're accepting it. And that's why I had said there's an offer opportunity on the table. You kind of waver on it for a minute, but then you accept it, because in the Ace of Wands, the individual is trying to hand you the Ace of Wands, and then we see in the After Tarot deck, your hand is actually taking it. And so I feel like there is an offer here put on the table. You do decide to take it. Now, I don't know what the delay is on why you're contemplating. That Seven of Pentacles to the Star card is like, I don't know if I should say yes to this. Again, this offer opportunity, negotiation, or compromise, but then you choose to move forward with it. But there is a little bit of a, I don't know, it could be like a couple of days here, maybe even a week, where you're not quite sure if you're going to move forward with it, but you do. We see that King of Swords energy here now duplicated. King of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. I like this for you. Again, this is you being very grounded, very content. If this is a new job opportunity here, Virgo, it definitely is paying you very well, very handsomely, because you're sitting here by the end of the month saying, I know I made the right decision because I'm bringing in a lot more money. The Nine of Pentacles, whether you're masculine or feminine, is the energy of someone who's enjoying the fruits of their labor. They put in the hard work, and they're starting to see the results come in. In this respect, it would be financial for you. If by chance this is a love partner, whether it's a reconciliation or a love partner you currently have in your life, it looks like there's an offer being extended to you from this love partner. So, I mean, if you're a single Virgo, this is definitely the month for you to get out there, meet someone, because it looks like you have someone who then asks you out on a date or wants to get to know you. You decide to say yes, you accept the offer, and by the end of the month, you seem to be quite pleased that you're in this new connection. If it's a current connection here, again, I still feel your partner is gifting you something or offering you something. You're thinking about it for a second, but then deciding to proceed forward. And again, you seem to be very content and very happy. Whatever this offer is or opportunity, you seem to be wanting to protect it. So in other words, I feel like you're not telling everyone about it until it's like a definite yes. So if this is a job offer, you're not letting everyone know, hey, ABC Corporation offered me this job. It's almost like after you get it and you've been there for a couple of weeks, then you seem to be telling everybody about it. Because the Queen of Swords is the Queen of brevity, right? But this is the Queen who would tell the truth about the offer opportunity. And that Seven of Wands, I just kind of feel like you're not letting the world know. So if you're dating someone new, you're not going to let everyone know right off the bat until things, move further along. If this is something that you and your current partner are deciding to do or move forward on, again, it doesn't, it's not a decision that you're telling everyone about. And then that Three of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles. I like this. I mean, whatever it is that you're working on here, this new job, a new business venture, meeting someone new, doing something exciting with your love partner, maybe hanging out with your friends or family more. You seem to be very pleased with yourself that you, one, decided to take up this offer opportunity. And then two, you actually enjoy working on whatever this is, this connection, this job, this project. This is probably one of your best monthly readings that I've done for you in a while. So I don't know what the offer opportunity is for you. I'm going to try to get you a little bit more clarity on that. But overall, this seems to be one of your best months in a while. In March, I do see you pushing back on something that is conventional, traditional, the norm. I don't know why that is. I have the Queen of Cups to the Devil to the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're very focused. You're going to continue working on this connection or job or opportunity. But there's something here that you're pushing back on. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. The Hierophant being something of tradition. And there just seems to be like, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not doing it like that, or I'm not doing it that way. Seems to be the feeling here in March. And then we have the Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Again, there's this pausing. Do I want to do it this way? So I feel like that's a very different situation there that you're dealing with. It doesn't seem to be linked, because this is just like, nope, I'm going to keep working on whatever this is, this partnership, friendship, offer, opportunity. So I see you focus on that, but there's something else here happening in March, and you're just like, nope. Like in the after tarot deck, the Two of Swords, there's no decision to be made. The individual's not holding the swords. So whatever this is, like, nope, made up my mind. Like, you're not changing my mind about it. We're not doing it that way, or I'm not doing it that way. So a little bit of bucking the system here and wanting to be a little bit more independent when it comes to something in March. But I like it because I feel like you're standing up for your principles. It's like true integrity and authenticity here in March. But I'm going to clarify that for you. Right now, I want to look at this opportunity that's on the table. So let's clarify the Lover's card. And remember, it's a collective general reading. We're also going to clarify the Ace of Wands, since that came out twice there. You know what? Let's do the Ace of Wands first. Yeah. Can you clarify this Ace of Wands, the offer opportunity coming to Virgo in the month of February? In terms of people cards, I mean, you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, but you're very heavy on the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Tell me more about that Ace of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, the Ten of Pentacles. You already had the Ten of Cups there. The Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. See, there's that communication about the offer opportunity. Three of Wands. You decide to proceed forward with it. I think for a lot of you, this is either your current partnership, possibly going to a higher level of commitment. I mean, maybe you're asking your person to marry you, or they're asking you to marry them. This could also be a discussion between you and your partner about having children, or trying to have children, adoption, fostering. I say that because I have the Page of Swords. For others of you, this is a financial opportunity, or a settlement, or a compromise, or negotiation of some kind. But you are full out saying, yes, I want to move forward with it. Again, you're contemplating it for a little bit, but then you seem to be saying yes. So let's get some clarification here on that Ace of Wands when you're saying yes to whatever this is. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Cups, and you have the Five of Cups. You're moving forward with this partnership. In the After Tarot deck, the individual is not sulking anymore or crying about the past remorse, past regrets, past losses. They are wholeheartedly focused on this connection here. So again, it could be a professional connection, a platonic connection, a romantic connection, but whoever's offering it to you is pleased to offer it to you. You think about it for a little bit, and then it appears that you're saying yes, and you're very excited. You feel like, wow, this came in the nick of time. That's the feeling. Clarify that Lover's card. Clarify that Lover's card. I also think for some of you, this is an opportunity you've waited a long time for in that Six of Cups energy. Like maybe the last 6 months for some of you. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Lover's card is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Cups. So something that you thought wouldn't come in, like, I'm never going to get this job. No one's ever going to ask me out on a date. My person and I are never going to agree to this, or we're never going to be able to take this relationship to a higher level of commitment, or I'm never going to find anyone. It's flipped. It's something you thought wouldn't come in, comes in, and you, like I said, you seem to take it. You seem to be, oh yeah, the Eight of Wands, and then the Chariot. So it's like all hope is not lost here. So you're moving forward. I'm going to call it with a partnership, because again, it could be professional, platonic, or romantic, but you're moving forward with this partnership because of this opportunity here that's being presented to you. That Seven of Wands, though, tells me you're not telling everyone about it immediately. And I don't know why that is. Like I said, if this is someone new asking you out on a date, you may just want to see how it goes. Maybe you want to get to know the person before you announce to the family that you're dating someone new. That's quite possible. If it's a job, you may just want to see how it works out. Or if you launch a business, you might not want to tell everyone what it is that you're doing until you feel a little bit more confident in the success of it. So there is some holding back here when it comes to the communication. Because the Seven of Wands, the individual is holding the Ace of Wands. They're holding something new, right? This new opportunity. But then the Six of Wands, victory, it's like, I'm not telling everyone about the victory just yet. That's how it's coming across to me. One more shuffle here. Thank you. And that Four of Cups, you have that Seven of Swords, the Lovers again, and Judgment. Yeah, you're making the choice. Seven of Swords is the card of communication. It's Aquarius in terms of the astrology of it. And astrology is very detached. So again, the feeling is I'm making the choice to move forward with this offer opportunity. Like I said, negotiation, compromise, going out on a date, whatever agreement this is between you and your current person. But the judgment call here is, but we're not going to tell anyone about it just yet. You're very happy though here at the end of the month, and you're working on whatever this is. And that then brings us into March. So let's clarify March. Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the Eight of Pentacles. I actually like this. I mean, the Devil is, everyone, you know, when you're reading tarot, and I watch a lot of tarot channels, and people are very quick, oh, the Devil is toxic. It could be. Doesn't have to be. Astrologically, it's the placement of Saturn and Capricorn. And every zodiac sign and every tarot card has a positive and negative. And so I'm looking at this very positively because it is flanked by the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles was here. And you showed up here as the King of Cups. So, and then I've got the Queen of Cups there. So there just seems to be a feeling here of whatever this is, you are wholeheartedly invested in working on it. Like you want to be very successful with the partnership, the adoption, trying to have a child, going out on a date, getting to know this person, at the job, launching your business. Again, the Ace of Wands is going to be different for all of you, but you are wholeheartedly invested and you want to be successful with whatever this is. So I'm not seeing that as a negative whatsoever. Clarify this further here, please, for Virgo. One more shuffle. Thank you. And your heart is open. Like you're loving whatever this is. Yeah, we have the Death card. It's going to change your life. Transformation. There's that Hanged Man again. And that Judgment goes right back to that. The feeling there is, I'm really glad that I accepted this opportunity, or launched this business, or my person and I are doing this, or my friends and I. Could be reconciliation if you've had a falling out with a friend or a friend group. This definitely could be the coming back together with that person or those people. But in March, you are happy that, one, you paused to reflect on it. Two, you didn't announce it to the whole world until you were more comfortable with it. And you feel like your life is changing for the better. Strength card here at the bottom of the deck. I like this for you. Let's clarify that Hangman, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups there in the After Tarot deck for March. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Cups. There's that offer, that opportunity. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords, which in this deck, this person is eliminating. They're using the Ace of Swords, and they're eliminating their doubts, fears, and insecurities. And behind that, you have that Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands. Even in March, you are very pleased that you accepted this offer for reconciliation, doing something here with your partner, getting to know these people, accepting the job. There's no downside here. And I'm not trying to find it for you because I want to pee on your parade. I'm trying to find it so you can prepare for something. I'm not telling you the whole month is going to be rainbows and unicorns and fairy dust, but I am telling you that you have an offer opportunity coming in, possibly from an air sign or a fire sign, and you seem to be very pleased. And if this is any kind of financial settlement or job, you're sitting really pretty financially in the month of March, and you're really happy that whatever this is, it is going so well for you. Let's get you some oracle cards and we'll close it out with Kippers. This is definitely a turning point here for my Virgo collective. Absolutely. One card here for that top row, please, for Virgo. Yeah, something here to do with a partnership. Absolutely. Again, whether it's professional, platonic, romantic, and you can claim it however you want. I like this for you very much. So in the top row, you have courage to ask for and accept help. So you can ask source for strength. So again, when this decision comes in or offer opportunity, you're not sure what to do, lean on your spirit guides, your ascended masters, God, whatever you call the deity or deities that you believe in. I would just ask them to give you the strength of the clarity so you can make the best decision for yourself. Like I said, most of you seem to be moving forward with it, and you're very pleased even in March with this. Again, this does pertain to a partnership here in your life. And then we have detox. So whatever, and that's what I feel like. This is such a fresh approach here for the Virgo collective in February. Whatever negativity you were dealing with, again, I'm not saying it's 100% absolved in February, but it is being detoxed out of your life. You're not focused so much on the negative. You seem to be really excited about whatever this opportunity here is for you. So bravo to you. It looks like you're turning the page here and starting to focus on happier things, having more gratitude. You're raising the vibration of the Virgo collective. And like I said, each of you are going to have something really amazing cross your path in the month of February. So bravo to you. Really nice. Let's get one more card here. Thank you. Okay, we're going to take them even though they fell face down. So in the top row, you have divine alchemy, move beyond your current challenges, which I was just saying you're doing. I don't think you're focused so much on the sadness of the past. Again, doesn't mean it's all gone or that you've forgotten it. You're just, it appears that you're practicing gratitude and you're very much focused on the present and the future. And you, like I said, you have something really good coming your way. Supreme protection, you are protected. Cords are being cut, move beyond the limitation. Trust, again, I feel like it's cords are being cut from the past traumas, the heartache. And then you have psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. That's probably in regards to making this decision. Divine order. Do what you feel is right. Again, an important lesson is unfolding. Again, I feel like it's surrounding that decision. And then you have infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Really, I mean, just a really nice reading for you. I guess you'll need to come back in a couple of weeks or in a month and drop some comments below and let me know what this offer or opportunity was here for you. I'm excited for the Virgo collective. Let's get 2 cards here for the top row. Thank you. Very nice. 2 cards here. I'm going to take that. And 2 cards here for the bottom row. Okay. Aha. All right, so top row, Virgo, you have courthouse in reverse, you have concern, and you have poverty. So again, the feeling here was, for some of you, the feeling was, and I think I said it early on in your reading, you didn't know if this would come in or if it would come in so soon, or when it did come in, if you would be happy with it. And I feel like this is taking you out of a feeling of lack, whether that's emotional or financial. You then have the coffin card here. I moved the cards around and I don't know what else came up with the coffin card. So let me have one more here, please, for the coffin card. Expectation. So again, we have courtship. You have a new partnership here, or just a partnership here in your life. Something that you thought was lost, gone, couldn't be revived, or the opportunity would never come your way. Part of you was still expecting it, like you were keeping hope alive for whatever this is, and it's coming in. Thoughts are in the reverse, thief and community. This is like a no-brainer kind of feeling, like, of course, yes, I'm going to tell all of that. But that thief card is 7 of Swords to community, and again, I feel like you are not announcing this to the world. At least not yet. At least not yet. Really good reading. I want to get you... Just want to pull some cards on why you are not telling everyone about this just yet. Why is Virgo not telling everyone about this just yet? One more shuffle. Thank you. I also think if you do have a legal case going on, it's the end to the legal case. The courthouse is in the reverse. The coffin card is here. And I do think that it is in your favor, whatever the settlement here is. So if there's anything legal going on, I think you're going to see the end of it in this month. And you seem to be pretty pleased with the outcome. Why are you not announcing it to the world? Page of Wands, 2 of Swords. See, the Page of Wands would be going out there into the frontier, right? I always call that Lewis and Clark of of the pages, and this would be you going out into the world and telling everyone. But then you have that Two of Swords where you're like, not yet. Yeah, not yet. I'm going to hold back on the communication. Eight of Swords to the Fool card. So this would be like, again, I go back to, I'm not going to let everyone know until I feel more successful about it, or it's in the bag, or you know what I mean? Like maybe you win the court case, but you're like, but until I get that settlement check or the first installment or first payment, I'm not going to tell everyone about it. I got the new job. I'm coming out of financial poverty, but I'm not going to announce it to everyone until I get the first check, or I get a little bit more acclimated, or I've been there a month and I know that I like it. I'm dating this new person. It's an end to my singlehood, but I'm not going to announce it to everyone until I know that it's a little bit more solid. Knight of Pentacles. And if this is you and your person deciding to maybe like relocate or have children or adopt or foster children, you're not going to tell the whole world until you're a little bit closer to making it happen. Can I just get 3 more cards on Virgo not announcing this to everyone just yet? One more shuffle here. Thank you. 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Again, it's just, I don't want to keep repeating the message. You're not going to tell everyone until it's structured and solid and you've been able to move forward with it and you feel good about it. And I don't think that's going to happen until the month of March. So new opportunity on the table for the Virgo collective. For most of you, this is going to either be in regards to some kind of settlement here with courts, or a new opportunity. In terms of, it could be love and romance for some of you. We didn't get a lot of love and romance cards, but it certainly could be. But for most of you, this is financial related and something you're working on, and you seem to enjoy continuing to work on whatever this is in the month of March. So congratulations to you. Looks like the Virgo collective is coming out of a dark place and heading out into the sun. So congratulations. That's what I have for you. If you like this message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Thank you once again for being a time traveler. I do appreciate your support, and I hope that these readings help you with your journey. Until I read for you again, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.